All right, my dear student, welcome back to your French language course online. Bonjour, je m'appelle Chidi. In this lesson, we are going to continue to pursue our communication learning objective. In the last lesson, we saw a dialogue between Marie and Marc, and through that dialogue, we learned how to greet people, bonjour, hello, or good morning, or good day, and then bonjour madame, bonjour mademoiselle. We are going to come across madame shortly, but bonjour monsieur, bonjour mademoiselle. Comment t'appelles-tu? Je m'appelle Marie, et toi? Je m'appelle Marc, enchanté. So we're familiar with this. Now we can go ahead and go to the real world and apply these concepts, greet people, and find out their names and tell them your names. So you are capable of doing that now. So we are going to continue to pursue that. Let's see this part of the page. It seems to me like a gentleman showed up and is being interviewed in an office setting or something like that, you know. Let's just take it to be that. D'abord, répétez le dialogue modèle avec le professeur. D'abord, first of all, répétez, you already know that. Repeat the example dialogue, model dialogue avec le professeur, with the teacher. So first of all, repeat this the dialogue with the teacher. So here in this box you have individual A and individual B. They're going to hold a dialogue. Just pay attention to what they are saying, because we are going to from it learn how to say certain things, such as give our name, spell our name, give our address. So here, A says to B, bonjour monsieur. B says, bonjour. A says, votre nom s'il vous plaît. You remember how we saw nom to mean your last name, your surname. And your surname, please. Your last name, please. S'il vous plaît, please. And B responds, Hollande. So you see that the H is silent. Hollande. A says, ça s'écrit comment? How do you write it? How do you spell it? How do you write it? And B spells his name H-O-L-A-N-D-E. So you can see something we do in English. We can, if we have the same letter twice, we can say double L or double D. You can still say LL if you want, or DD in your spelling, but this makes it shorter. H-O-L-A-N-D-E. A says, votre prénom and your first name. B responds, François. F-R-A-N-C-C-D-I-O-I-S. François. So now you can see where all those things we learned in Unit 1 about pronunciation and pronunciation tips, you can see we're bringing them in together. François. We learned that O and I is pronounced wa. François. A says, quelle est votre adresse? Adresse. What is your address? This question you're going to be asking people often. Quel. Quel means what. It can also mean which. We are going to see further context in the future. Quelle est votre adresse? And François says 55, virgule. Okay, you see how address is given in French? Rue, street comes first. Rue du Faubourg. Rue du Gordon. For example, if I lived on Gordon Street, Rue Gordon, if it is Gordon Street, I can actually remove this and say 55 Rue Gordon, virgule, Regina. Because j'habite à Regina. I live in Regina. J'habite. We're going to come across the verb habiter, and then it will be clearer. J'habite à Regina. So, see how to give your address. 10 rue Nick, let's say Nick Street, Nicholas Street. 10 rue Nick, Regina, virgule, Regina. Another question from A. Le nom de la rue s'écrit comment? The name of the street. How do you write it? How do you spell it? How do you write the name of the street? How do you spell it? Faubourg Saint-Honoré. F-A-U-B-O-U-R-G. S majuscule A-I-N-T. Saint. H majuscule O-N-O-R-E accent aigu. Honoré. So, 55 rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré. And A says, dans quelle ville? All right. Dans quelle ville? In what city? Ville, city. In what city? And B says, Paris. So, François lives on 55 Faubourg Saint-Honoré Street in Paris. Donc, et quel est votre lieu de naissance? Quel est votre lieu de naissance? Lieu, place de naissance, of birth. What is? Est? Quel? What is your place of birth? Rouen. So he's born in Rouen. And then A says, merci, monsieur. J'ai toutes les informations nécessaires. J'ai, I have. We are going to come across the verb avoir, which means to have. Here it's already conjugated, but we're going to come across that. Just know that j'ai means I have. J'ai toutes, all. I have all the information necessary. I have all necessary information. Donc, voilà. This brings the previous dialogue together. It adds to the previous dialogue. There's a few things here. Quelle est votre adresse? You can respond to that question. Actually, let's add a page here so that we can see this better. So when somebody asks you quelle est votre adresse, you can say mon adresse c'est, you can just use mon adresse. Mon adresse c'est dix rue Jones, New York. Mon adresse, c'est 10 rue Jones, New York. Or, j'habite, I live, j'habite au 10 rue Jones. You can put a New York. Okay, my address is 10 Jones Street. So street comes before the name in French. Rue Street Jones, which is Jones Street, New York. J'habite, I live at 10 Street Jones, or Jones Street, in New York, or at New York, whichever one. Or somebody says, quel est votre lieu de naissance? C'est je suis né à New York. Je suis né à New York. So, I was born, je suis né in New York.